Hey guys, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Let us start driving exactly where we are, first off. I don't think I can pick up anything from here. Let's see. Need to start the engine so I can actually fucking move shit. Oh no, I can pick up shit from here. Alright. I've got a couple of wee stories to tell you today. Pretty happy to be able to fill your ear holes with it. 20 bucks a mile's pretty fucking trashed here. So let's kick this beezy into reverse. And we'll see if there's anything that we can pick up nearby that's going to be a bit better. No, it's not. It's only the shit that we're right beside. Oh well, looks like we're taking that then. Right, let's pick this up. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Well, that one's the best one for price per distance as well, so let's grab a hold of that. Alright, let's just... Oh, would you look at that, it's like right behind us. And it's smaller than most of the other ones, hopefully it's the lightest out of all the loads. Bonk. Right, let's get going. Okay, sweet. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. Excuse me? There we go. I pushed the button twice, like a fool. Oh god, this is one of these things that's going to take me fucking forever to get out, isn't it? Ugh. I like the smallest of spaces. After this white thing. Oh, it wasn't as far forward as I thought it was going to be. Come on, motherfuckers. Fucking police cars, man, they give no fucks to my, my turning issues. My woes. My hopes, my dreams. I'm coming in here, mate. I'm coming in here, I'm coming in here, I'm coming in here, you better brake. There we go. Oh god, I pushed the wrong button. Right, up into 9th. No! Window wipers, fuck off! We're good? We're good. No, we're not, you bastards! No, piss off! Right. Right, little story that I've got to tell you. I've literally just come off of Twitter just before doing this video. And I had a wee bit of beef. Not anything major, but it was with a popular YouTube channel. Some of you may know. His name is Nerd3. No, I'm kidding. It's it's Nerd Cubed. And basically, like, he posted something I wasn't too happy about. He posted something to Twitter I wasn't too happy about. And basically, what he was saying was there was Dark Souls 3. It's a video game. It's one of these little indie games. Not many people know about it. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah. So Dark Souls 3. It's like, obviously it's a pretty big fucking game, and they released these press kits, right? And the press kit contained literally copy of Dark Souls 2, soundtrack, and two prints, and a nice box. Like, I had a nice it was like a wooden pretty much a wine box or a whiskey box, like you would expect to get a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey in, and it was pretty nice. Like, it was a nice press kit. It looked like a very expensive collector's edition that they would sell. Like, maybe 100 quid or something. You would expect to see that in the shops for 120 quid. But these things are going on eBay for like £450. because they're press kits, and obviously they're super rare as due to the fact that they're press kits, and the only members of the press get them. So Nerdcubed got 2 of these, and he basically went on Twitter and he's like, I'm sending my press kits back basically because they're selling for so much money, and I feel like that would compromise my opinion of the game. Like, change his opinion. Essentially, he's saying that with them sending him these 2 press kits that are worth like 450 quid each, that's them essentially sending him a £900 bribe. Or whatever the fuck they were, 350, whatever the fuck they're going for. It doesn't make any fucking difference. So I says to him, I was like, well, at the end of the day, they're only worth that amount of money if you're willing, like, if you're going to sell them. Otherwise, it's just useless tat. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I used to be one of these people who would collect all the collector's editions of everything. Like, I've got a shelf in my office right now, just fucking full of just, like I said, useless tat. Just shit that you get from collector's editions. Everyone's got, like, a load of that stuff. I mean, I've got a set of night vision goggles from, like, the Call of Duty... Was it Black Ops? No, it wasn't. Was it Black Ops? Might have been Black Ops. Well, one of the Call of Duty ones that came with night vision goggles, it cost me like 150 quid. But I've got, like, these fucking night vision goggles. That was back when I actually had money. Jeez. Those were the days. So I've got this pair of night vision goggles. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, just useless tat. Sits on a shelf. Gathers so much fucking dust, it's ridiculous. And it's like, well, there is no inherent value in it unless you sell it. So what the fuck does it matter that you got, like, this stuff? Well, I don't think it's... And the thing is, like, he was trying to take the moral high ground on it. He was like, I suggest that anyone else who received this do the same and return their collector's editions, or their press kits. Except, obviously, the game. It's like, well, no. Like, I don't have one, right? But see if I did have one, there's, like, I would have probably took it even fucking more harshly. Because I don't think that there's any point in taking a moral high ground on something so fucking stupid. It's like, it's just fucking tat. Like, sure, like, I can understand completely, like, see if you get that collector's edition and sell it on eBay. Not that collector's edition, that press kit, and then sell it on eBay for the money. You're fucking scum. Because that's not why you get press kits. You get sent press kits to fucking, like, because you're a member of the press, and it's to review stuff. And it's like a little thank you for reviewing the game. Just the exact same way as, like, I get sent game codes to play the game. I don't take the game code as, like, oh my god, these guys are paying me off. Like, even if it's like a AAA title and they're giving me, like, a fucking £60 game for free, I don't take that as being, oh, like, this is £60, like, oh my god. No, I take that as, here's the game code. I'm more likely to play the game and cover it because I've got a code than if I didn't get a code. Like, I don't care what the fucking game's worth. Most of the time I don't even look at the price of the game. For example, in my stream when I covered The Descendants, and I was like, wow, that game fucking ended quick and I was going off my rocker, and then, like, it turned out it was a $1.99 game for, like, the first chapter. Whereas, like, don't even get me into the prices and how long games should last for the prices, because I played the shit out of Binding of Isaac and that cost me like a $5. But regardless, it's like, if you're one of these people who would be swayed by the price of a press kit, then you don't deserve, like, you're a fucking scumlord, and you don't deserve the people who are watching your stuff for your opinions on it. Like, if that's going to sway you. I know that might not be a very popular opinion, but, like, honest to fucking god, like, and don't even get me started on the people that want to fucking sell them. Like, if you sell a press kit on eBay, you're just trash. You're just fucking straight up trash. Just the exact same as those people who get press keys off of indie devs to do giveaways and then sell them on G2A. It's like, you're just fucking straight up trash. And I dislike you, just due to the type of person you are. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of like someone giving you a gift for your birthday and then you selling it. Like, unless you need to sell that because you're fucking starving, then, like, you're just trash. That's all that Studio's got to say on this. So yeah, back to the Nerdcube thing. I understand where he was coming from, but at the same time, taking a moral high ground on something so silly, it's like, I don't know, man. I just don't like that. I don't like people that take moral high grounds and stuff. I know, like, you guys might not be interested in, like, the full fucking top and bottom of YouTube type shit, like, all of this crap, like the ins and outs, the back end of YouTube, if I may. But, I don't know, it's one of those things that I find interesting to hear about. Like, before I started being a YouTuber, I found it really interesting to hear about, like, some of this shit that was going on. But yeah, like, so there's another thing that I tweeted about recently. If you don't follow my Twitter, man, it's just full of vitriol. It's full of me getting annoyed at people. And generally being a dick. So if you like that, I mean, give it a follow, but if you're a bit touchy about that type of thing, then probably best off you don't. Anyway though, anyways, I'm not stopping here. I'm using it as a shortcut. So yeah, there was another thing that I got really pissed off with on Twitter recently, and it's game embargoes and other YouTubers. These are things that I want to make like a Stejo's soapbox on. So let me know how you'd feel about that. Like, it's the Stejo's soapbox is one of my Patreon levels, but there's that many things that piss me off that I'd like to just rant about, that I just need you guys to get up to that Patreon level. But yeah, anyway. So the embargoes. So for those of you who don't know what an embargo is, basically sometimes when we YouTubers get press keys, we're told, please don't display any of the game until X date. Or please don't release a review or a numbered, like a graded review until X time. And you accept the press key. If you accept that press key, then you are essentially accepting that embargo, and you take it under good faith that you're not going to break that embargo. If you do, then people get really pissed off with you, essentially. Because it's supposed to be like a leveler where like no one puts anything up until the embargo comes off. Fair enough. But difference being is that sometimes, and this happens both in AAA and in indie, sometimes certain people will get different embargoes. So I had something very similar happen to me with the game Defunct. It was a tiny little indie game. It was only like 2 episodes or something, but I had an embargo that was 6 hours prior to someone else's embargo, and someone else had an embargo that was like 2 days prior to my embargo. And like the guy that had the 2 days embargo and the guy that had the 6 hours after me embargo, like I spoke to the guy that had the embargo that was 6 hours after me, and I was like, yeah, like this is my embargo, you should like email them and make sure that that's right, that you're getting the same embargo. So he did, and like it turned out that yeah, I was just getting a preferential embargo because like I'm relatively liked in indie development spheres, so they were giving me like an earlier embargo so that I could get a better share of those early views for the game. And I don't know if you like, I don't take that as, once again, I don't take that as a preferential thing at all. Like I wouldn't give the game a better like pseudo review. I don't do real reviews. I do pseudo reviews. Basically, I talk about how I like the game as I play it, like as I do a let's play. That's the way I look at my let's plays. My let's plays are long reviews because, as you guys know, if you're watching this, then you've probably been following me for a fair bit. I don't cherry. Fucking hell. I don't sugarcoat anything. Like if something pisses me off, I'll tell you it pisses me off. Because I don't see the point in me holding back and not giving you guys the full Stejo once over of a game. So yeah, anyway. So one of the guys, see, I got the key off of the publisher, and it was the publisher who gave me the earlier embargo. But one of the other YouTubers I know got the 2 days before embargo, and it turned out that he got the key straight from the developers instead of the publisher. So if you guys don't know how video games work, basically, some games, not all games, because some games are independently published, but some games have the developers, the guys who physically code the game and develop it, and then a publisher who are responsible for the marketing and getting the game out there and putting it on Steam and all of that junk. So I got my game off the publisher, and it was the publishers who liked me, and he got his game off the developers, and the developers didn't realise that the publishers had set an embargo, so they sent him the key and said there was no embargo, which is like, obviously it wasn't this guy's fault. So what I done is I seen that he'd posted a video like way before my embargo, and I gave him a heads up on Skype. I was like, dude, like, I think you might have broke embargo, like, just watch out type thing. And he got back to me a couple hours later, and he's like, yeah, I got, he basically told me exactly what I've just told you, that he got his key off the developers, and they said that there was no embargo. So, like, yep, fair enough, okay. That was that. I was a bit annoyed because, like, obviously, I still had 2 days until my embargo, and I'd accepted that. I ended up emailing the publishers and being like, oh, it turns out the developers have given a non-embargo, and they basically emailed me back and they were like, right, just, like, publish your stuff, like, that shouldn't have happened. So I got to publish my stuff anyway, because I'd already had it recorded. Because that was back when I was actually... that was back when I was actually semi-organised, so I got the stuff up and all was good. Unfortunately, my friend who had the like the couple hours and 6 hours embargo after me wasn't as organised, so unfortunately he ended up really on the game for that, and I don't think he even covered it as a result, which is kind of sad, but that's kind of what happens, like when you get these fuck ups with embargoes. But the thing is, like, the way that I approached that embargo breach is the way you're supposed to do it. There's some pricks out there who take it upon themselves to blast people publicly, and I'm not going to name any names, but the guy who I Skyped, and I was like, dude, I think you've broke embargo, he's actually one of these motherfuckers that blasts people publicly. That's like they'll be all over their channel like, you broke embargo, you're a fucking scumlord, like this, that, and the other. And it happened very recently with another person you might know from our glorious strategy gaming circles. I say that I'm like a fucking pseudo strategy gamist now because I don't do any strategy games anymore, which is kind of sad, but there you go. But yeah, it happened to Quill18. He broke embargo on an indie game, and it was totally his fault. He was a fucking idiot about it. But and I'll tell that to him. But yeah, so he broke embargo on this little indie game, and he just got fucking, like, so chastised for it. And it was so fucking sad. He basically went on holiday. He fucked up because he didn't notice that there was an embargo on it, and he went on holiday and didn't realise that, like, he'd fucked up. Oh, right, 2 seconds, Dejo. Right, let's... No, let's... There we go. He didn't realise that he'd fucked up until he couldn't fix it until he got back from holiday. So there was a load of shit that went on with him, like, with that. And there was a load of people who were, like, very, very fucking quick to start chastising him and be like, oh, you're a piece of shit, you're only doing this for the views, I can't believe you would break embargo like this, oh, does a big channel like yours really need the views, this, that, and the next thing. And it's just this petty fucking jealousy over views that people are so frightened that they're going to miss out on their next big break because this person's done something that they didn't like. And it's like, grow the fuck up. Like, seriously, this is supposed to be a business. Fucking treat it like it. And stop being a little bitch, basically. But yeah, there's been a fair bit of this recently with some AAA titles that have come out. Most noticeably, and I hope I don't give too much away by saying this, but most noticeably, Quantum Break and Dark Souls 3. And we're back to Dark Souls again. I can't believe this reversing's taken me so many attempts. Yeah, we're back to Dark Souls. But yeah, like, there's been people like, oh my god, you're breaking embargo, and it's people who've just had different embargoes. And that brings me to another point. Sometimes, motherfuckers get games early and are under no embargo because they've bought the game legitimately. If you buy a game and don't accept an embargo from a PR company or from the publisher or whatever, then you are not held under embargo. So you can just publish whatever the fuck you like. Whether or not you want to not do that, if you're notified that there is supposed to be an embargo, and you want to do that under good faith, that's completely up to you. But you're under no obligation to not break embargo, in parenthesis. I'm going to grab just-in-time delivery up to the last one. So yeah, like, it's, I don't know. It's just one of those little things that people are right little bitches about. And it's like, you know what? It's none of your fucking business what goes on. Let's get a nice wee screenshot, shall we? Whoop. There we go. But yes, thanks for kicking about while I ranted about YouTube and YouTube life in general, but that's going to have to do us for this episode. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been CG, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.